You gotta understand something. The average person, your family, your friends, it's much easier for your friends that hate on you when they see you doing well. They don't want you to do incredibly well, because once you start to do well, they start to feel resentful. Most of your friends are gonna resent you. It's much easier to drag you into that poison of poverty and try to keep you in that poison of poverty mindset than it is to see you come from a place of abundance. It's much easier to hate on somebody than it is to see somebody and give them credit, or give them, hey man, I admire you, I revere you for what you've done. For you to come from zero, come from negative 1,500 and build yourself up to a millionaire. It's much harder to do that for the average person, but I wasn't taught like that. If I see something about you that I admire, I'm gonna tell you, bro, you inspire me. I'm inspired by what you've done, what you're doing. It may not seem like a little lot to you, but it's a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. If you find any value here, this is Kevin Robinson Jr. This is my channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I wanted to talk about poverty and poison. Poverty and poison. Motherfuckers want you to stay in that poisonous mindset, man. I'm gonna tell you, when you broke, you be in a bad mood, you be depressed, you eat your feelings, you drink your feelings, you make excuses for how fucked up you are, rather than realize and look in the mirror, hey, if I'm broke, it's my fault. It ain't Joe Biden's fault. It ain't Trump's fault. It wasn't Obama's fault. It ain't your mama's fault. It ain't your daddy's fault. Your grandma. It's not your job. It ain't your baby mama, your baby father. If you're broke, you put yourself in that position. You understand? And a lot of you niggas be making too many excuses. If you're over 30 years old, fuck that. If you're over 18, you're an adult, and you're still complaining about, my mom didn't do this, my dad didn't do that, my grandmother didn't do this, my grandfather didn't do that. Damn, I wish I was born into a family with money. Damn, I wish this. Nigga, you the motherfucking problem. See, the problem is, we have been, in this society, we have been breastfed that it's okay, nursed, that it's okay to live this mediocre lifestyle and blame other people for it. Don't blame your actions. Don't blame the fact that you couldn't pick better men, so now you got 3 bastard kids by 3 different dudes, but you gonna blame them for the fact that you broke. No, nigga, you gonna blame the fact that you put yourself in that position because you didn't have pussy control. Alice, Alexis, Shaniqua, whatever the fuck your name is. Nigga, you want to sit here and complain about how you can't find a job, but you was the main nigga that was the trigger man when you was robbing banks before you went to jail. But you want to blame it on the law. Oh, I can't get no job, but you don't want to blame your motherfucking self. Poverty is fucking poison, and you can't afford, in this day and age, you can't afford, there is no motherfucking pension waiting for you like it was for your grandpa and your grandma. You work somewhere for 30 fucking years and you got a pension waiting for you. It ain't there. You are your own motherfucking pension, nigga. You are your own superhero. You feel me? It ain't gonna be no motherfucking reparations check. Let's be real. You niggas sitting here complaining, oh, I need reparations check, oh, I need this. Nigga, you are your own reparations check. Get your ass out here and make this shit happen, bruh. You can't afford to be broke, man. You can't afford for your son to not know what it's like to go to baseball camp or basketball camp because you blew the money off on strippers. You can't afford for your daughter not to have ballet lessons. You feel me? You can't. You can't afford for when your car breaks down and you can't even pay $1,000 out of your pocket. You can't afford that. You can't afford to be broke. You can't afford when your mama can't work no more and she gets sick and you can't even afford to pay her medical bills. You gotta get this motherfucking money. There's no excuses anymore. Zero. There is way too many ways nowadays to make money. Way too many ways. And I've given y'all so many. Option trading, vending machines, ATMs. There's so many. There's no excuses for being broke. Zero. Poverty is a fucking poison. It's a cancer. And it's going to get to the point where, like the great Anton Daniels said, there ain't no motherfucking middle class no more. The middle class is over. It's only going to be rich people and poor people. And a lot of you niggas is going to be poor. And it's going to get a lot worse. Work 2.0's kicking in. These robots is about to take a lot of you niggas' jobs. And a lot of you niggas is going to lose your houses. A lot of y'all can't afford to buy houses. A lot of you niggas is going to be fucked up in the game. Learn some new skills and make you some money. Because your daughter can't afford for you not to be able to afford to send her to ballet lessons. You can't afford for your son not to play basketball because now he's hanging out with street niggas and he want to be a gangster. You can't afford to not give your family experiences that you didn't have. It's important. This shit is important. It's important. Peace and love.